Ah boy, here we go.
New bootloader bot sucks PP.
That thumbnail picture is the only reason as to why this reboot is bad.
You in the DHX version you look like the fucking boss baby though.
You should have had the Spider-Man reboot somewhere in here, XT.
You serious?
No, you just tried to remake my childhood. Now please fuck off and return to the claymation or whatever it was at it. I just tried to get through one episode, but I had to click off in under 2 seconds. I'm not joking, it was cringeworthy to the max.
Well, boo. Fucking boo.
Jimmy, these videos of you tearing apart Bad Kids TV reboots are some of the best pieces of criticism on the internet. They are informative, smart, and funny as hell. Seriously, the opening of you singing "Is It a Reboot?" to the tune of Monster by The Automatic had me in stitches. They also deliver the message of kids deserve better than to have something they cherished horribly cheapened and degraded for future generations.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Also, I'm a huge fucking faggot who shoves horse cock-shaped dildos up my ass.
This isn't Bob the Builder, this is Robert the Construction Man. Edward. Welcome to the dead character box. Dizzy. Wow. Henry. Yeah, sad. Rolly.
I came here cause I heard on Twitter that you were getting shit on for ranting about Bob the Builder of all things.
Man, no fucking shit!
Bob the Builder, can we ruin it?
Yeah, I think so.
You could blame it on Hit Entertainment, seeing as they have done it multiple UK TV children's shows. They did it with Fireman Sam, they did it with Bingo with the redubbing the original episodes and make them the only versions on DVD, and probably the biggest one, Thomas the Tank Engine. I so mad I could just shove the Thomas train up my asshole.
The new Bob the Builder depresses me because it's in a city. Like why? What was wrong with their little town? Also, the current voices are just grating IMO.
I freaking hate the reboot. James Williams, also please pin me.
A grown man ranting on Bob the Builder. I love this. The new one really is cancer. It seems my childhood isn't dead enough.
CGI reboots are just so useless compared to their stop motion counterparts. Using CGI in an already written series to draw from, it just shows how lazy the executives are to make a profit because kids will watch anything. No sense of actual care and quality in these kind of shows are left these days aside from pushing a slightly different agenda. Also, I'm a fucking bitch who still uses dippers. How could you push Dizzy and Rolly to the side, Mattel? Rolly is my favorite character, is my personal favorite character in Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder was my shit along with Handy Manny. But this remake feels like an insult to my childhood.
No one cares!
Time of another episode of Why in the World is YouTube recommending me this video of all things.
And here we see a grown man analyzing the TV show made exclusively for children who are still in diapers. I'm not judging him, I'm just stating objective facts. You're probably wondering why I'm making this video now instead of 3 years ago when this reboot started. No, I'm wondering why you're making a 30-minute video criticizing the show for children still learning to talk.
It's a show for 4-year-olds.
Wow, this is a bad review. Really bad. You threw in maybe one valid criticism, and the remaining 30 minutes you literally just complain about the reboot not being exactly like the originals in every arbitrary detail. You complain about 2 lines being changed in the theme song when most reboots make a completely new theme song. It's an unbelievable amount of pretentiousness. I made it as far as I could into this review 1822, but I can't just go any further. As of this point, not a single point has been an objective criticism. Just endless whining about things that they changed. It's a reboot, it's not gonna be a completely faithful recreation of the original. Creative liberties will be taken wherever the writers and designers see fit. Well, I am not defending this show, cause I personally don't like it either. I think this review is very poorly made when it comes to the actual material of each point you make. Maybe it improved later in the video, and maybe later you talked about actual objective problems you have with the show, but I feel 18 minutes out of 32 was enough time to gauge what kind of video this was. Imagine being a grown man and making a 30-minute video about why you hate the reboot of the show for 3-year-olds.
Whoever is saying that this video is criticizing the show, they are wrong. It's just basically comparing the new shows with old and original one. You weren't forced to watch this show, and it wasn't intended for you. If you put in actual criticism about the show, like for an example, bad writing, horrible voice acting and much more, this video would have many people be invested in what you're saying. We don't want to hear you whine and complain about a reboot that was targeted to 3-year-olds. It was meant to change and get modernized for the new generation. And I'm not saying I like the show either, but we don't need 30 minutes of comparison to know that the original was better.
It seems to me that you complain when things are different, but also complain when things are the same. The whole point of the Reboot series is to do things differently. If you don't add changes, there's no point in making a reboot. And even when changes are made, it's still fun to add homages to the original series, to tie the two together. Seems to me that you just don't like a childhood favorite being remade, period.
Hey, don't be a woman, child.
What the fuck?
I got you. I was recording the whole time. I can't wait to show it to
What?
I can't wait to show it to both my friends and your friends.
You better.
Hey, the picture's done already. Yeah, Eva really did a good job on.
No, 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 no!